We all have bucket lists. We all have dreams.
But for one Meridian mom who is battling cancer, she wasn't sure she would ever realize her lifelong wish. That is, until a local nonprofit stepped in to give her the light of her life.
I kind of refer to that day as my personal 9/11 because kind of turned our world upside down.
That day came almost 5 years ago for Michelle Lambert.
I started having a little cough and I was tasting like something weird in my mouth, and I looked and it was blood. That doctor came in and gave us the shock of a life.
Cancer filled the 43-year-old's lungs, but it wasn't lung cancer.
It's often referred to as the good cancer. In fact, I had several doctors tell me that prior to getting the official diagnosis, that, oh, hope it's thyroid cancer, that's the good cancer.
For 98% of people who have thyroid cancer, doctors successfully treat it in a non-invasive way. Michelle falls into the other 2%, and there's nothing good about it.
It's definitely been a roller coaster.
She's lived a life of surgeries, chemo, and radiation, yet the cancer spread. It's now invaded her bones, her scalp, her liver.
It's truly minute by minute some days. It's like I will be fine and then I don't even know what will trigger, emotions or feelings.
Healing comes in the form of time spent with her husband and 10-year-old son Vance. And not knowing how much time is left, Sean hesitantly wrote a letter to wish granters.
Because I believe that when you reach out to an organization like that, you're accepting defeat.
Oh, what an incredible letter.
The Boise nonprofit grants wishes to terminally ill adults.
When I read it, I have to admit I had tears in my eyes.
Sean's honest, somewhat fearful words pour off the page. He didn't want his request to mean he'd lost hope.
If I accept this wish, I'm giving up. And I go back and I say, no, you're not. You're making a dream come true.
Michelle's dream, ever since she was a little girl, was to see the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. Wish granters made it a reality. At the beginning of February, the Lamberts spent 4 nights in rural Alaska. The first evening, they anxiously waited, and
so nothing.
The second night, disappointment.
And like, oh, is this really what it's going to be like?
Third night,
got the most amazing display of God's beauty that, I don't even know how to describe it.
Have I seen her jump around, hooting and hollering like a giddy little kid?
True
She
story.
was just screaming and pointing and smiling and laughing and crying and all at once. For me, that was the greatest. Seeing them was great, but seeing her get to see them. What else can you do for your wife than fulfill a dream?
the Lamberts created memories filled with light. Memories father and son can hold tight during the possible dark days ahead.
Can't even put a price on it.
Aren't those photos incredible?
Amazing.
That they got?
Yeah.
It truly was the trip of a lifetime for that family, and obviously we will keep up with the Lamberts for you. They wanted you to know, thyroid cancer, one of the few cancers that is on the rise, especially in women, and it can be treated.